Okay, I finished your new thumbnail designs. What do you think?
I disagree with your font choice. It is aesthetically offensive and mathematically unbalanced.
James, you can't just say that to someone.
You requested evaluation. I returned evaluation.
Yes, and it made me not want to work with you.
That appears emotionally inefficient.
And that's the problem. Disagreeing well in a meeting has two parts: how you open it and how you back it up. I'll tell you something. Early in my career, I would sit in meetings, especially with senior colleagues, and I would disagree with something, and I would say nothing. My head would be doing this. What if I say the wrong thing? What if I don't sound competent? What if they think my argument is stupid? So I would just stay quiet. And then sometimes someone else would say it, and I would sit there thinking, that's exactly what I was going to say.
I have a solution. Simply state, I have identified errors in your reasoning. Calm, respectful, factual.
James, that is not a solution. That is a diagnosis.
It is both.
This is why nobody invites him to anything. So, 3 moves. First move, soften the opening. For this, you've got some options. Any of these work. They all do the same job. They lower the temperature before you push back.
3 different phrases. Same outcome. Humans are confusing.
It's called options, James. Humans like options. If this feels awkward or staged to you, softening doesn't mean you're agreeing. You're not saying you're right. You're saying, I hear you and I see it differently. Here's a part that used to trip me up. You've softened. Now what? This is where it can come out like, I'm not sure I agree. I just don't think it will work. And the problem isn't that it's wrong. It's that the second half is empty. There's nothing in it for anyone to respond to. It just sounds like opposition dressed up politely. And with a senior colleague, that's when it really costs you.
Polite? Yes. Useful? Not really.
So, here's a template I wish someone had given me. It's short. You can hold it in your head during a meeting. Name the concern. Give the reason. Watch the difference. I just don't think it will work.
Okay. Anyone else?
I just don't think it will work. My concern is the timeline, because the design team is already on the mobile launch.
That's a fair point.
One is an opinion, the other is a reason nobody can ignore.
Fascinating. You replaced a feeling with a fact. This is almost acceptable.
And the more senior the person you're disagreeing with, the more this matters. Because a specific concern is much harder to dismiss than a feeling. You're not challenging their judgment. You are adding information. Third move. Once you've softened and explained, offer. You're not just disagreeing, you are redirecting the conversation somewhere useful. Imagine your manager says, let's spend the whole quarterly budget on a huge billboard campaign, even though most of your customers come from online ads.
I would state, that is financial sabotage.
And then you would be looking for a new job. A better version would be, my concern is reach. Most of our customers come from online ads. What if we tried putting more of that budget into digital instead? Now you've softened, explained, and offered. That's a whole disagreement. Done well in 3 sentences. Here's one more example from a different kind of meeting. Your team lead has just committed the team to shipping a feature by Friday. You know it's not realistic.
I would state, for the record, I want it noted that I predicted this would fail.
Sure. Or, since you would like to keep your job, I see what you mean, but my concern is the scope. We haven't accounted for the database migration, which usually takes 2 days. Could we ship the core feature Friday and the migration the week after? Quick recap. Before you click away, pause for 3 seconds. Think of one thing you disagreed with this week and didn't say. Now finish this out loud. My concern is because. Say it. I'll wait. Felt weird, right? Saying it the first time is the hard part.
Understood. I am now prepared for collaborative disagreement.
That sentence alone worries me. James, get off the worktop.
I see what you mean, but my concern is the effort involved, because forcing him to move has historically led to biting. What if we tried letting him finish what he's doing instead?
He's licking the butter, James.
I am being strategic.
Soften, explain, offer.